Welcome to Fourth and Forever, the flagship show of Roundtable Sports Network. Join hosts Stan, Richie, and TD as they break down the latest news and storylines across the NFL, featuring game predictions, breakdowns, heated debates, live Patreon callers, and everything in between. Catch Fourth and Forever every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fourth and Forever, a Roundtable Sports production, real coverage from real fans. Wow, you're wearing the victory shades 2 days in a row, TD. 2 days in a row, man. Listen,
it's the last win he's going to get.
You know what? Surprisingly enough, I like you guys against Washington next week. I really do.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, we're one of the more superior teams in the league.
In Madrid, you're going, right?
Oh, yeah, this is the one that we're sending TD to.
Yeah, we're sending TD. I signed up for credentials without telling you. I guess what? You're going to Madrid.
Where Park said when you need them. Stop lying to these people.
TD, how much we got to pay you to get you over to Madrid?
Man, it ain't a price, Richie. There is no price.
There's no $1 million. Go to Madrid to cover the Dolphins. You don't do it?
No, I'm straight.
So is it flying over the ocean that gets you?
No, it's going out of the country. He thinks he's going to I don't know, TD. I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. I done seen too many movies, man.
You've seen too many movies of
on vacation. Next thing you know, it's an uprising in a foreign country, and you in the middle of it, and you like, hey, man, where the American embassy? I don't know.
Yeah, where's the American embassy? Who speaks English in here? Damn it! Who speaks American in here? Oh God, no, dude, I love it. Richie, what's going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm feeling great, man. We got another beautiful day. It's freezing all of a sudden in New York. Going to the Knicks game tonight because the Knicks are goated. And yeah, we got a short week. Jets on Thursday night. It's a lot of fun things going on in my world. But hey, we're live on another great edition of Fourth and Forever. Let's do it. Shout out to the chat. And a big episode last night, man. We had over like 850 people live. The chat was pissed that you guys just dropped. You know, TD just abandoned us for his collective show. But hey, it's all good.
The schedules, man. The schedules.
Scheduling, dude. Scheduling. It's just how it is. All right. First topic I wanted to discuss today was Brian Daboll obviously ended up getting the boot. Sounds like more information is coming out that a factor to this was that Jackson Dart was screened for a concussion about 4 times. Funny enough, Jackson Dart led all NFL quarterbacks with design quarterback runs by a significant margin. He has not played the full season. So, is that why you think Brian Daboll ended up getting the boot? And a side question, did you find it weird that the Giants are seemingly riding with their GM since both of them appeared to be a package deal from the very beginning? Is his job safe, or do you think that the New York Giants are going to roll with him for the foreseeable future? Richie, thoughts on some of these new details that have come out with the departure of Brian Daboll and that entire landscape?
There's so much to unpack with this. I mean, first of all, they're keeping their GM, Joe Sheen. Did you guys see the video clip of the War Room when the Giants drafted Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
I mean, really crazy stuff. And did you see the video of Joe Sheen trying to call up the Titans to go up for Cam Ward? So Joe Sheen made it very obvious in front of his owner that Jackson Dart is Brian Daboll's guy, not mine. So if Dart does not pan out, you know it's his fault, not my fault. Well, guess what? Dart looks great. So it's like that's a knock on Sheen more than anything. So I don't know, man. It's really interesting, this whole situation. The Jets had a very similar situation with this, where the Jets fired Todd Bowles and kept Mike McCagnon to go hire Adam Gase. Like, if you're going to fire your head coach, you got to fire your GM, man, because it's just not going to work out. You want to hire them at the same time so they can have a collective vision. So I think this is a big mistake the Giants are making. And you look at the coaches that are rumored to be, you know, the front runners to be with the Giants, not looking great. Not looking great. The best option is Gruden, who's obsessed with Jackson Dart. That'll be fun. His return to the NFL. But a lot of interesting stuff. The concussion issue is weird. I don't think that is the reason, just because of how he handled the concussion stuff. I think it's more about, you know, Brian Daboll is not a great head coach. I think he had a fluke year one and never really was able to bounce back from there. Giants fans are over him. I think the biggest issue is not firing Daboll. It's keeping the GM, because I don't know if anybody believes he knows what he's doing over there.
What do you got on that, TD?
Yeah, what do you got on that, TD? What do you got to add to it?
It's a loaded situation, to be quite honest with you. Has Jackson Dart been great? He started out with some good momentum.
Yeah, dude. Even against the Bears, he had this team winning by double figures, and then he gets hurt. He had over 300 total yards, 2 touchdowns.
And by the way, he's still
Russell Wilson comes in and they blow the lead and lose.
Yeah, like he still was able to operate an offense, even with him only having Malik Neighbors for literally half a game.
And no Cam Scatterboo. Like, look at what's the excuse for Cam Ward? There's nothing around him. What's the excuse for Jackson Dart? Nothing around him. Jackson Dart's playing 10 times better than Cam Ward. So it's very rare for a rookie quarterback to play well with not a lot of things around him. And he's playing very well for those metrics, especially when you look at rookie quarterback standards.
So just so y'all know, the tone of me asking wasn't to argue it. It was I just didn't know. I haven't paid attention to him the last few weeks, to be quite honest with you. So I was really curious, what's going on. And there's too much conflict then. Based off of what you guys are telling me that Jackson Darts look good, nothing's making sense. Like Richie said, it doesn't make sense at all because I don't understand why you don't let Brian Daboll continue to roll with them whenever the young kid's been doing well. It's been his pick. And aren't things going well? I understand the team isn't doing well overall. And you know what? Just saying that alone makes me realize, because sometimes you just stop and realize that's the problem. We always try to attach the quarterback these days because most of them are brought in for the coaches. Most of the coaches are brought in for the quarterback. We attach them all the time. But a head coach's job is not just the quarterback's success. It's the team. And the team is failing. So although you may be succeeding with Jackson Dart proving that he's a quarterback, the team isn't succeeding, especially with that front that you have. You should be doing better than this. You should be more competitive than you are. And I think that ultimately is a big piece of why he got fired. But this concussion protocol thing as well, you didn't just get yourself fined. You got the team fined and everything. So you violated the concussion protocol, period. And I don't want to speculate for Daboll, but the only thing that would make sense to me is if he's been given an ultimatum this year. He was given a directive. You need to accomplish this. And if you don't accomplish this, then we believe we need to go find somebody who will. Jackson Dart's looking good, but they don't care about that. He's not accomplishing what he's supposed to as far as a record standpoint and getting wins, I believe. And that's what it ultimately comes down to. You're a losing team right now. And you got to figure out a way to get in contention when you got the Eagles at the top of the mountain. You got the Cowboys in the middle somewhere, but still much more competitive. And then you got the Commanders, understanding their injury issues are still better almost. So that's not going to fly. That's not acceptable. So I think even whenever you saw him go in the tent when Jackson Dart was in protocol and he went in the tent, like, come on, like trying to get him out of there, obviously breaking the NFL rules. That was desperation. I need to win games. I need my guy. So I think that's what's happening right now. This team isn't going anywhere fast under Daboll. The quarterback's looking good, but the overall team should have been ready when you really think about it, and they're not. So, yeah, that's what I think is going on.
See, when I look at their GM too, because a big question here is I thought Daboll and Schoen were a package deal. But when you look at it, he's kind of done his job as far as being able to bring in talent onto the organization. I mean, we saw the clip where I guess Dart was not his first choice, but it turned out to be a great coincidence that he did work out. With Cam Scatterboo looked good. They still have a very good defensive front seven. Then, of course, you have Malik Neighbors. Hopefully, he's still somewhat the same next year when he comes off of the injury. What team I'm looking at in comparison is the Chicago Bears, because they have, without a doubt, improved significantly by bringing in this new head coach. Very similar situation. They kept the GM. They brought in a new head coach, really invested in some of the things that were wrong with the New York Giants organization. Could you see the Giants taking a similar step next year where they see that giant step forward while looking at the current state of the Chicago Bears? TD.
It's hard to say because now you're gonna have a new coach coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, taking a step. It just depends.
So who would be your favorite candidate? So you're Joe Schoen right now. Who's the guy you're bringing in?
I mean, Richie hit it right on the head, to be quite honest with you. I think, and a lot of people don't like him. I mean, that's their own opinion. But Gruden is the top guy right now. That's the guy everybody should be looking at. I mean, he's a good football coach. He's a proven football coach. He has the experience. He knows the game. He brings that tough edge. He brings accountability. You just have to make sure it doesn't go over the top, you know, and get him in trouble. But that's what it's about. You need a coach like that, you know, that lives, breathes, and sleeps, eats the game. And I think and like Richie said, Gruden loves Jackson Dart. I'm going to slow down there, and here's why. Gruden loves a lot of quarterbacks coming out. You know, that's part of
everybody.
Yeah, that's a part of his show. You know,
there's another coach.
But hey, at least as long as he supports him, hey, that's an opportunity. You know, I think you go after an established coach. You already got an established team, in my opinion. You just got to bring that quarterback along with it and put it all together.
How about this one? Why the Giants and Mike Tomlin will be the perfect marriage?
Yeah, Mike, the Dolphins and Mike Tomlin would be the perfect marriage.
The evidence says the Giants already have their next Eli Manning. Now they need their next Coughlin, their next Parcells. Tomlin fits the profile, according to Ian O'Connor.
That's what it's about, though. He's at the top.
Did you just say Tomlin to the Dolphins? That's not happening.
No, I would like him to be a Dolphins head coach.
You got Mike McDaniel. He going nowhere.
Well, McDaniel's finish out the season, and then they'll make a decision.
What the Giants are doing is the exact thing that the Dolphins are doing, just flipped around. The Giants fired their GM, keeping their head. The Giants fired their coach, keeping their GM. The Dolphins fired their GM, keeping their head coach. Mike McDaniel is your future. He's going to win.
You don't know that, Rich.
So Mike McDaniel for me is going to be. So he's going to be the offensive coordinator for the Bills next year.
That ain't
Brian Daboll?
No.
Oh, Mike McDaniel.
Now, well, so my favorite is Stefanski, then Mike McDaniel, then Daboll. And people are like, "Oh, Dan, what about Daboll?"
Does that mean you fire Joe Brady, or he becomes a head coach somewhere?
It's one or the other.
As the head coach,
it's one or the other. Like, I have a feeling he's going to take a head coaching job in college. So I feel like that there's a lot of noise surrounding that he's going to take something like right around that. But I mean, say that Buffalo's offensive woes continue. I think that there's going to be a scapegoat, and I think Joe Brady's going to be it.
Hold on. I don't want to sidetrack the show, but I think we're headed down a pretty cool path of the conversation we're having. So the Bengals, are they going to let go of their coach, you think, if they fail out for the rest of the year?
I mean, you should.
And then they should get rid of their quarterback too.
Send him over to the Jets. It's tough for me.
Joe Burrow, best quarterback in the division, right over
most so most Bengals fans would say, yeah, this is Zach Taylor's final year, but don't know if ownership's going to do it. It really all depends on these next couple of games leading up to, of course, with Burrow's return.
3 firsts, 2 seconds, and a third in Justin Fields.
And put Justin Fields on there. Just put Fields on the Bengals for a little bit. Oh,
hey, they got him
God.
For a cheap
It's so as far as the head coaching carousel, like one thing going back to the Giants and a move that makes sense to me would be Cliff Kingsbury. So the offensive coordinator for Washington.
Well, what's the issue? Is the offense primarily the issue?
So it's offensive line for me, and then I think that you want to go on ahead and like really
situational problem
development.
They're collapsing in the fourth quarter. It's not just like one side of the ball. It's like first of all, their defensive 7. Remember, we're like, oh, dude, the Giants pass rush, they're going to be elite. They have not lived up to that expectation. Guess how many sacks Abdul Carter has this season?
How many?
Yes,
a half.
Oh, wow.
Really? Only a half? Well, so with with Burns is going off though. So he's stealing all the sacks. It's Burns is the reason.
Yeah, I know. Just their front 7 and Dexter Lawrence also took a big step back. He's not really that dominant defensive tackle as much as
it kind of makes me feel like they'll get a coach to their strengths on the defensive side of the football.
Do you know who's rumored to be a front runner? Is Spags. He was the defensive coordinator for the Giants when they won the Super Bowl. And could he be the head coach?
That could possibly happen.
I think that would be pretty, the Jets.
A lot of coaches that get fired this year, a lot of them are going to be getting defensive coaches. I think so.
Yeah. It's trending that way.
Yeah, it's the wave of it right now. For a few years, it's probably going to start going back to the defensive side because even the high-flying offenses are starting to get neutralized, and teams got to catch up and get their defense right because it's working. That's why it's going to be a lot of Gruden, Spags, even Flores, Tomlin if he's let.
The Colts DC as well could be.
Yeah. But will Gruden get another chance?
Yeah. He will. Do
you think so?
See, I'm more worried about Flores getting another chance than Gruden because Gruden, he's already pretty much like the case against the NFL. I don't think is ever going to make it to court because he just won with the Supreme Court, basically saying it has to be an open court. So the NFL, I don't think they want anything to go to open court. So they're going to settle with Gruden. And I probably believe a part of his settlement is going to be like, make sure that I'm treated fairly on my reentry back into the NFL, in which they would have to. Matter of fact, put out the red carpet for him to do it too. They will probably encourage teams to look at him.
If John Gruden, maybe Brian Flores, we'll see if he gets another opportunity.
Different though, because Flores is different than Gruden's, even though it's the same circumstance as far as the legal system. The problem is, I think you can settle with Gruden. You ain't settling with Flores. Flores has already made it known they're taking this the distance. They want everybody. They want to unveil the curtain of the NFL. That's what he's trying to do. It's a little more personal, I think, for him. At least this is what's being said, that he's not taking a settlement. He's going to go through the legal process in the court where everybody can see it. It's going to be great. So I don't know if they're going to still hold that to him or not.
Well, folks, I will tell you what, all of these topics we're teasing right now is what this show is all about during the damn offseason. Yeah. We speculate like crazy during the offseason. Reminder for everybody, this is a daily show. All right, including on the offseason, drafts, free agency, the whole nine. So I really hope you guys stick around Monday through Friday, 365. That would be ideal. Guys, do us a favor. Right now, I have noticed that there's 186 of you in the building. Not only will I ask for you to hit that thumbs up sign, roll call yourselves in the chat. Where are you tuning in from? I am talking about all of the lurkers in the building as well, people that don't often engage in the chat. Let it be known. Where are you tapping in from this afternoon, and what fan base are you a part of? Do not be shy. We got to give a giant shout out to our good friends over on Sleeper.
Whoa.
Sleeper is bar none the number one player prop platform on the market today. And if you were to listen to me and take the unders in the Green Bay Packers offense, you would have been a big winner last night. Hey, look, you know what? I'm not even mad at Disney for having their issues with YouTube TV because nobody in their right mind deserved to watch that game last night. Monday Night Football. Sleeper is wonderful. It's a very simple process. Pick anywhere between 2 to 6 players. And if you accurately predict their statistical projections, you could be a big winner of up to 1,000x. And the best part is you get a free $20 just for signing up and a deposit match of up to $100. Definitely go check that out. Terms and conditions apply. Do not be shy. Dude, where's everyone tapping in from right now? Let's talk about that. We have a Colts fan is in the building. Shout out to you. Go Bills from the Bronx. Mobile, Alabama. Me and Richie about to be in Mobile, Alabama.
And TD's going to be there.
I don't know if TD's going to be in Mobile. He'll probably come up with an excuse. We got Chattanooga, go Bills. Georgia, Tennessee, go Bills. It's because I missed you last year, TD. It's because I missed you and I was bitter. All right.
Do I need to register for it, or you already got it?
You have to sign up for it individually. Super Bowl, I have taken care of. Pats fan from Maine, Mobile, Alabama, brother. Let me tell you what. South Carolina. South Carolina Dolphins fan is in the building. Connecticut, man. Tennessee. Go Bills, Orchard Park. TD better be there. Jets forever. You about to be at the Senior Bowl. You about to be at the Senior Bowl.
Jets forever. We can literally get you credentials, brother.
We have Dan Mitchell's from Idaho. I mean, I'm not sure if that's a diss. What's wrong with Idaho, man? I've never been to Idaho. We have New Smyrna Beach, Florida is in the building. Western New York, Bronx in the building. Central Pennsylvania, Staten Island. Queens, Jets, man. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. We appreciate you. Tap it in. But how about that game last night? Good God, that was awful. That was awful football. 10-7, the Philadelphia Eagles end up winning the game. And I know some of us love a good defensive shootout. Like some of us love a masterpiece of defense. But for me, it's hard for me to put myself in the shoes of Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles fans and feel good about that one, right? But a win is a win. And so a win is a win. But funny enough, if you guys have been watching for a while, I picked the Green Bay Packers to finish dead last in the NFC North. They went from first place all the way down to third place after last night. A lot of offensive issues have begun to rear their ugly head. So my question to the boys is, should Packers fans be worried? Richie, thoughts?
Speaking of head coaches, apparently LaFleur's on the hot seat. You got their defense playing elite football and their offense is playing terrible. I'll be honest, didn't watch the game. I got YouTube TV. I'm blacked out. I can't watch the game. So
yeah,
I can't watch, man. So amazing. I can't really give you my analysis. All I know is a 10-7 snooze fest. And I'm pissed off in one of my fantasy leagues. I needed AJ Brown to go off. He didn't do anything for me. But yeah, I mean, interesting game. The Eagles find ways to win. I know that the tush push happened and there's more stuff like that went on. I know Saquon had a really good game and a 46-yard run. That was cool and all that. But hey, man, they're blacking me out over there. You make the transition from cable, and now we're getting screwed over by these big networks. So couldn't really watch it, man. I don't know if you guys have access to it. Did you guys watch it?
I did.
What do you watch it on?
On cable.
You have cable?
Yeah.
Good old cable, brother. Yeah, good old cable.
Yeah, Bonk.
Bonk, dude. Look at I mean, he's winning, bro. He's the winner here. I'm not.
No, I need to get rid of a lot of that stuff, but yeah, I got all that stuff. So I watched the game because it's our profession. It's what we do. So Richie, get you a little cable plan so you can see it sometimes when things like this happen.
Well, I got the ESPN app. And so I got that ESPN app and I was able to watch it.
Yeah, I got a lot of overlap and I need to do better with that. But I ain't gonna be stuck in Richie's situation because of it.
I'm like holding out because I'm just waiting for it to happen before I have to buy the ESPN app.
It will happen, but
I know it's gonna happen eventually. So I'm like, all right.
Come on. 2 years these games been played because they took it off of cable one time too. Remember? They were saying, I think it was like AT&T or Spectrum and all of them. They lost rights to certain things. But anyway,
yeah,
I'm the unpopular opinion on this game, Dan. People are going to be like, I don't know what he's talking about, but I love that game because it's the essence of the NFL with two juggernauts. Both teams should be excited about what they saw last night. Yeah, the offense didn't get off because they were playing the Eagles defense in a critical time of the year when games matter. They're starting to matter. This was mano y mano. Oh, y'all think y'all going to overtake us as the big dogs in the NFC? Green Bay? No, we're not going to let that happen. Oh, no, we're here to take over, says Green Bay. And that's the game you saw last night. Defensive battle, back and forth. Yeah, some mistakes here and there, blowing opportunities, but that's what it's about, man. And this is why, let me tell you what last night taught me. The Dolphins, like a team like the Dolphins, the Jets, and all of us, like Carolina, the Jags, and all that, they don't have they're not finna compete with these teams at this time of year.
Hey, keep my team's name out.
They're not competing with these teams. No, this is where, hey, when the offense is shut down and both good defenses, it's going to come down to who makes that one play, man. It's that simple. And let's not act like Green Bay didn't have a chance, man. The truth be told, they might have been like 5 yards away from potentially winning the game too. So I love this game. 2 big-time teams that were loaded up. Let's not forget the moves Green Bay made to get better. Let's not forget the Eagles are still a stacked team. They just went mano-a-mano. People need to calm down. You just saw 2 of the top 7 teams in the league possibly. It's going to go like that. It's either going to be a great defensive battle or fireworks on offense. Both of these teams built to make those defenses better. And you see Green Bay invested to make sure the defense was better. The Eagles, their defense is great. They showed out last night. So people would be like, oh, Hurts didn't do nothing. Oh, my gosh, Jordan Love sold. Man, that's what that game was supposed to be. Like it was a beautiful game. I loved it. It was, and guess what? This is what makes games like that exciting for me. Both teams are in it the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams are in it. So it's like, man, who's going to get that one play? So I enjoyed it. I know it can get boring because we've been conditioned over the last 10 years to love points. But let's not forget about our good old-fashioned great teams playing each other with good defenses. I love it.
So you're not worried about the Packers, though?
I'm not. I mean, because the Packers can play 25. They could probably play 25 teams in the league, and they win last night playing like that. They're going to win like that. So that's what it's about. People need to recognize that for what it was. It wasn't offenses sucked and sold. Man, these are 2 of the best defenses in the league. These defenses can get at it.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, their schedule is as follows. The New York Giants, Sunday, November 16th. Do the Giants get some motivation with an interim head coach? Probably not. Vikings, Lions, Bears, Broncos.
Oh, 3 in a row?
3 divisional games in a row.
Oh, that's brutal.
Vikings, Lions, Bears, then the Broncos, then the Bears again, then the Ravens, and then the Vikings. So we're going to see what this Packers team's all about.
There probably ain't a tougher schedule in the league.
Probably not. Probably not.
That's crazy.
Especially when you're in the best division in football, which is the NFC North right now.
I don't know, man. AFC East is starting to heat up. Get to the bottom of it.
I mean, I don't even know. Nobody's talking about the Rams, but not so quietly. They're the best team in the league. Stafford is MVP, and Rams will win the Super Bowl. Wait.
Do you get what he just said?
Yeah.
Why did he say it? Why did he say it, though?
He said that, the Dolphins and the Jets.
Yeah, man, Richie, you got to give this up.
That's a winning streak, TD. I don't know about you, but
that's
you got one more win.
Dude, listen.
We're about to go on a 4-game win streak. But I
don't want to talk to you unless you're on a win streak. So talk to you when you're on a streak.
Wow.
Can't relate. And we're about to end the longest streak in the NFL on Thursday night, too.
You know what, Richie? The Patriots?
Ooh. Dude, you know what, man?
It's going to be a massacre.
And so I don't believe you, but if by somehow, some way that you guys can take down the Patriots.
You're the Bills fans' life. They will love for y'all.
Dude, you know what, man? Listen. If you beat the Patriots on Thursday, I will lobby for the Bills to send you Keon Coleman for free.
We don't want him. We got 80 minutes.
Hold on. Why are y'all picking on Keon Coleman?
It's just the narrative, man. Like most of the time, the fans just need an enemy. So he's been public enemy number 1.
They drafted him over Ladd McConkey. That's why.
Yeah, but
that's the story. Thank you for saying that. People talk about Xavier Worthy. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad that we picked him over Ladd McConkey.
That was your guy. That was your guy pre-draft, Ladd McConkey.
I wanted Ladede. Like on this.
You wanted LADD.
So people were showing footage of, was that Coleman who was like kind of jogging on routes?
Yeah. So
he out there the whole game. I mean, the man was tired.
So there's rumors that he's lazy and he's like showing up to meetings late and stuff along those lines. But I mean,
that draft pick really set you guys back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of been a disappointment, right? Like with Josh is really not doing himself any favors. Like for some reason, he just prefers throwing deep balls to big wide receivers that are slow. It's got to be Josh.
Did you see the interview with Josh? They asked him about Keon, and he was like,
Yeah, he hates that fool.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know. I wanted to get your thoughts on this, but like,
he's got to.
There's something off with Josh, not just on the field, but off the field, man. Seeing him on the sideline, hanging his head,
so I'll tell you what it is.
And stuff. Like he's not like if you're a leader of this franchise, like you gotta be better than that, Josh.
So I'll tell you what it is.
Flopping everywhere. Come on.
No. So I'll tell you what it is. Like a lot of people say it's wide receiver separation. It's not. It's now all of these opposing defenses are running a lot more zone coverage, and they're doing a better job at disguising pressure packages, which Miami did a really good job of last Sunday.
You do, baby.
So he's just uncomfortable, right? Like now, like with these defenses, like they're just running a shit ton more zone, and wide receivers aren't finding space. Like separation ain't a problem because last year when teams were like running man coverage against us, we had no problem. Like we were one of the best offenses in the league against that. It's just Joe Brady hasn't adjusted to the adjustments that defenses have made. That's why Josh is uncomfortable. So that's me.
Yeah, but like not even the stuff on the field. Like I get all that, but I'm talking about Josh Allen flopping because I've seen montages and stuff, and like he keeps doing it. That and his energy. Like if you're the leader of this football team, if you're the captain and the Superman, it's like we go as you go, and you're out there on the sideline with your head down instead of like rallying the troops. And like you got all the young guys on the team looking up to Josh, and they see Josh with hanging his head. That's infectious. Like I think Josh himself has to like hold himself accountable and start like showing some energy on the sidelines a little bit. No. Listen, I 100% agree with you, right? Like very rarely do you ever see Josh trying to hype his teammates up, like on the sideline. Maybe the 13-second game was the only time, and maybe I have a short memory, but there's very few instances of seeing Josh Allen on the sideline, like screaming at guys, something you would see from Tom Brady. It takes a special type of personality for that, but most of the time when things aren't going his way, like you'll often see him on the sideline by himself, like looking at the iPad and just looking all sad. So yeah, I mean, dude, I would definitely agree with you. Like he's probably uncomfortable. He's probably like feeling guilty, like he's missing stuff because like I get all this. And people always say this, oh, like guys aren't open. I'm like, dude, like literally, like maybe 10% of all of his incompletions and sacks this year have been when like literally no one was open. A lot of the time that the defense is giving it, and it's so like you're the whole like watch film. Dan's internet's crashing, so he might as well say it's not Alan's fault, it's Dan's fault, brother.
Oh my God, I know.
I'm over here like, is that me? I'm checking my.
Oh, was my internet was crashing again?
Yeah, it still is. Caleb with a $5 super chat. Nobody talking about the Rams, but not so quietly. They're the best team in the league. Stafford is MVP and Rams won the Super Bowl. So, Caleb, you are wrong according to Tony Dow. The New England Patriots are the best team in the NFL. So
so quiet. Yeah, no. But the Rams, they're up there. They're top 5 for me now. They're definitely
they are the best team in the NFL.
Stop, man. Let's not do this.
So you know what?
Yeah, let's do it.
They're not doing it. They're not the top. They're not the best team in the NFL, Richie.
They should be. They should be talked about, man. The Rams are playing out of their minds right now, bro.
Top 5 is being talked about, but you ain't better than the Patriots.
Yeah.
Why?
So Rams.
Oh God, you are
no. So like I said, last night on the AFC. So last night on the AFC's roundtable, I admitted that I think the Patriots are the best team in the AFC. But then you said the NFL, and then I listed off a couple of NFC teams which I think are just better. It's the Eagles, Rams, and the Lions, I would say, are better than the Patriots. All 3 of those teams, I can make an argument.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think it's absolutely crazy to think that
Rams, the Lions and the Rams ain't better than the Patriots. I'll give you Eagles. I mean, you have to. But listen, are y'all not seeing what's happening?
Yes, but
I'd argue the Seahawks are better.
Yes,
but
so
of course.
So why I think that also
Drake Mays. So stop.
See, this isn't about quarterbacks, the team. The Seahawks are dominating as a collective.
So while I think that argument like has legs, is yes, this Patriots team looks very, very good. Like you could tell that there is like a coaching staff change, a cultural change, but we can't deny the fact that they literally have the easiest schedule in the NFL, like bar none easiest schedule in the NFL. Rams schedule is much more difficult. So is the Philadelphia Eagles, and so is the Detroit Lions. So
listen, they done beat Buffalo. They done beat the Bucks. Those are solid wins, man. Those are big wins for them.
How Buffalo's been playing? Well, how Buffalo's been playing, I'm not sure if it is.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would even argue like the Patriots being the best team in the AFC isn't a fact either. Like I'd argue the Colts.
Colts,
I don't know about the Colts. Like the Patriots are the best team in the league.
Arguable. It's arguable. I'm just saying that I called it from the beginning of the season that they would be, and I'm not surprised. And I believe that they're entering into that category where they're literally starting to be considered the best team. But again,
no, you said they are the best team. Don't backtrack.
Me, they are. I told you at the beginning of this. I said they were going to win 11 games.
Well, who cares about what you talked about at the start of the season? We're talking about right now. You said the Patriots are the #1 seed in the entire league over the Eagles, over the Rams, over the Lions.
Okay. I told you I'll back off of the Eagles one. I'll back off of the Eagles. But everybody else, you can't make a case why they better than the Patriots. I mean, we could talk about schedule, but they took care of business on their good competition games. They took care of business. The Patriots are here, y'all. Y'all got to come to grips with it.
I can argue the Seahawks are better for sure.
Oh, I'm not. Again, you can argue it. I'm not knocking that. If you think somebody, as long as they're in that
Seahawks schedule, you can argue is not like great, but they're also dominating. Like
I agree.
They're not even in. Like Sam doesn't even do anything anime. It's like the team around him is just clicking on another level. Defense, special teams, everything's clicking.
I do agree with that. I'm not saying this is where I'm personally at with it. I believe it. But again, we got a lot more football to come. As long as they're in that top 7, I'm not mad at your argument of it. That's why it's debatable.
And I just want to say one quick thing. What TD does is he like has this most outlandish take of all time. And then when I disagree, now you make me look like a hater because I don't think they're the best team in the league.
Let me tell you what.
Now I'm a hater.
Let me tell you what.
Now I'm a hater because I don't think the Patriots are the greatest team in the NFL. I think that they are the best team in the AFC right there with the Colts. Is that enough for you guys?
I had an outlandish take. That's outlandish to think.
Yeah, it's outlandish.
So here's my deal. So here's what I need to see from the Patriots right before I can say, okay, like they're better than the Eagles, the Rams, whatever. Once the conditions start ramping up in December where they're forced to only be able to run the football, that's when I want to see that team.
And what have they been doing for the last 3 weeks? Well, that they were trash early in the season.
Minus
run the football.
Well, minus explosive runs. Explosive runs.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, sometimes, of course it is. But that I'm interested. Look, guys, you know what? Like it's either you say that a team is the best in the NFL or you hate them. Like there is no like in between. Yeah. There is no in between.
It's fine to disagree and say, no, I think this person is to that person. But Richie said outlandish take.
Yeah.
Outlandish take.
That's out to say they are better than any team in the NFC is outlandish.
Except the Eagles. I'll give you that. I backtracked and I said except the Eagles.
I would say the Lions, the Rams. Like the reason why I say this, bro, like I know who the Lions are in the next level. I know who the Rams are. I know who the Eagles are. The Patriots are still unproven when it matters the most. Those teams are not. So I've seen more. So I'm not ready to go there yet.
Had a bad win recently. You're supposed to be getting better as the season goes. You got to avoid
the Lions can get got.
Yes.
So they can. But hey, you know what, man? Like this is when we start to get answers, man. I'm excited about that.
Are the Buffalo Bills better?
Some strange beefs here. Bills missing the playoffs is a real possibility, and I'm here for it. A Washington Commanders fan. I have no idea what the Bills have done to the Commanders. That much I can tell you.
He's talking ball.
Elsa doesn't like Dan. Who is Elsa?
Princess.
Interesting.
Princess.
Interesting. Who is Elsa and why does Elsa not like Dan?
TD Glaze Talk, shaking my head. Hashtag Smoke Bob BTA.
Boy, listen, man. AFC.
Yeah, TD Glaze Talk.
Like TD rather the Patriots be fantastic than his own team, the Dolphins.
That's
bro.
not true. Y'all just can't deal with reality. See, I never respected the Bills because I knew they were always frauds.
But no, that's the thing, TD. You're not consistent. Say the Bills are 8-2 right now and dominating, doing the same thing. They'd be like, Bills are frauds. You'll never say they're the best team in the league.
I wouldn't have said
you have your angles.
I wouldn't have said that.
Chat, I hope you realize, and like poor Patriots fans in the chat, because they're listening to TD thinking like, oh, well, man.
They know what I'm saying.
They don't know. They don't understand your angle like I do, bro. You're inflating the Patriots so much because you hate the Bills so much. It's just there's an angle of your hatred to the Bills. This is why you're obsessive over the Patriots, man.
You think it has something to do with the Bills?
Yeah, it has everything to do with Josh Allen. The Bills.
It's got everything to do with the Buffalo.
I do like this for the Bills. I love what's happening.
That's why, man. Everything you say about the Patriots, you know it's a little jab at the Bills because they surpass.
Any piece of love I've showed the Patriots, tell me where the lies been.
That they're the best team in the NFL.
Except no, not the NFL anymore. You got me on that. I backtrack. I corrected it. You know what? The Eagles, you're right.
So they're the second best team in the NFL?
Yeah, I got them there right now. I got them number 2.
What happens when they lose on Thursday to the Jets? Where do they drop in your ranking?
Yeah, they about number 9 then because you don't lose.
Baby, I'm a Chargers fan. Love the show and TD's authenticity. Look at that. TD love.
His authenticity.
Thank you.
6-1 authenticity. Hey, you know what? How come the Chargers are not better than the Patriots, huh? Why don't you tell them the reason?
They're not, but they close.
So Chargers Patriots in the playoffs today. You're taking the Patriots?
Yeah, I am.
Really? You got who's better? Who's a better quarterback right now? Drake May or Justin Herbert in your eyes? Oh, look at TD's 2 favorite quarterbacks.
Oh, dude, he's conflicted.
Look, he left. He can't do it. His 2 favorite quarterbacks.
He couldn't even answer it.
Man, I don't care about no Drake May. I'm just giving the kid his props. I don't like Drake May. He in my division, but I got to give him his props, man. I love good QB play. Now, I don't care what team you own. I love great QB play. I love QBs that rise.
Why don't you love Josh Allen?
Because he uses it against us on a regular basis. I know in the next 2 years, the Dolphins, we gonna break Drake May down. We gonna take care of that. But he that dude, man. The thing that I don't like, and I'm not gonna fight against, is the fact that New England's organization know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. People looked at that little lull for the 3-4 years, whatever it was, as an issue. No, they knew what they were doing. And they know how to build a team.
So what's your thoughts of the super chat though? He's a Chargers fan who loves you and he thinks that people are writing the Chargers off. What would you say to that?
They would be making a huge mistake, but here's the deal. I will say this about your Chargers, man. The lack of consistency on the O-line is not going to do anything but hurt you in the playoffs. Yeah, Herbert's playing out of his mind and guys are making plays and the defense playing well enough for y'all to get the wins, and that's huge, by the way. But that lack of consistency on the O-line, that is my concern for postseason football for the Chargers. I don't have a question whether you're going to make it. I know you're going to make the playoffs unless it gets really bad, but I know you'll make it. But y'all got to figure out – those guys got to get better on the O-line. You got 8 weeks. They can, but that's my concern in playoff when you got to run the football and stuff. Right now, y'all need Herbert to be Herbert, but you got to run that football in December and January. So,
run that ball, baby.
Real quick, who do you got in the AFC title game today if you had to predict? Oh, man.
AFC title game, I'll have to go Dolphins and no, I'm just playing. No, AFC title, it's going to blow y'all mind.
Patriots and who?
Baltimore.
Hey, man, my hot take is that they run the table, so it's not.
Because if they run the table, which we all believe they will, they'll be the hottest team in the league because of what they came from. They'll be considered the hottest team, and you know what their schedule looks like. It's some tough games, division, and everything. And
So are you out on the Colts like in the postseason? Like you think they're going to get bounced in the divisional?
Listen to me, Richie. And this is where me and you have our differences. But I don't know what you feel about Danny Dimes. When the playoffs come, if he balls out in the playoffs, I will drop it all and say Danny Dimes that dude. Okay.
But do you think there's a world where he doesn't have to ball out? Do you think their type of winning now is sustainable?
No,
Jonathan Taylor?
No. It's the playoffs. It's what I always tell people. Maybe the first round. But after that, everything stacks up after the first round of the playoffs. The period. The teams that make it past the first round, they're more even than people think. It comes down to those guys, that quarterback. That's what it comes down to. Both defenses are typically.
Now, let me ask you this, TD, because you were sick last week, so I don't even think I even had your real take on this yet of the Sauce trade.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I don't even know what your thoughts are. Like, do the Colts getting Sauce make you feel any different about the Colts at all?
I'll say this. It's an organization that did the right thing. When you see a window that's rare, you jump all over it and do all you can to make the team the best version that you can. Sauce will help them.
Because you always said, and I'll give you credit, you always said the Jets should trade Sauce, and I was always like, no way.
Yeah. Bro, oh my gosh, you actually, you what you just did, put it full circle, and it's what I keep trying to explain to Dolphin fans about Waddle. The Jets right now, Richie, and I'm not trying to knock the Jets, okay? But the Jets are 3 years. I mean, there's anomalies, right? But y'all are 3 years away from, if it's all done right, by the way, you're 3 years away from we're competing like the best of them. And what I mean by 3 years away, you just start purging the roster. Next offseason, you're doing some more purging. People think y'all done. Y'all going to do some more purging next year. And next year, y'all going to be playing with these new players. Y'all going to have a whole bunch of new players with new identities on this team. And y'all gonna maybe win between 5 to 8 games, if it's just phenomenal, you can get to 9, but y'all gonna win between 5 and 8, and y'all gonna understand what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, and then the year after, they're gonna build a team to take care of some of the weaknesses and add on to the strengths. Then you're gonna be what you call you're a good team. You're gonna win between 7 and 9. If you're really, really good, you can get to 10. But really, really competitive, 2028. So Sauce Gardner, if you look at the history of cornerbacks, how long do they maintain their prime? And truth be told, his prime hit right away. It's been a decline, even though he's still a good player. We know this. But it was a decline. Get those assets now. You don't think that the chance of him in the next 2.5 years getting more injuries or falling off aren't great? He might end up being a 20-year All-Pro. I don't know, but I got to go off of history. And somebody in the Jets organization gets it. They get it. Stop wasting these big contracts and players when you're rebuilding. Stop.
So you think the Jets were smart to trade him?
Absolutely. Like, y'all won big time. It ain't even just the draft capital. Somebody gets the philosophy. It is crazy. You do not do it because I'm telling you, Richie, y'all would have kept Sauce. Let's just say it was amazing. Oh, my God. Sauce is an all-pro in 26. He's an all-pro in 27. All for what? You ain't winning a Super Bowl because you're rebuilding everything around them. And then when you finally build the team in 2028 and maybe you think in your mind, oh, this is a Super Bowl team. Oh, man, Sauce is falling off now. See how the cycle goes? You have to catch it all in the window. This is a new NFL. There's too many rookie quarterbacks coming in, making their rosters better because they're not getting paid. Everything has to be done in a 5 to 7 year window. Everything. Sauce, by the time y'all done rebuilding, he out of that 7-year window. You need to fall in love with players unless it's your quarterback for 7 years, unless they're like ridiculous generational. And I'm not talking about at the corner position, like Miles and guys like that. That's the only way.
You think it's like a win-win for both teams? The Colts were smart to do it. The Jets were smart to do it type of vibe?
Y'all whoever in that front office just beat the brakes off the Colts. But I understand why the Colts did it. Because for them, the window is now, and we got something going here. It's a rare anomaly of everything.
And the thing you're saying is true, but I'm just going to add one point, which is as simple as this. None of this matters until they get a quarterback. I mean,
it's still got to build it properly.
Yeah, but they can build everything proper. Like Joe Douglas hit on every single draft pick besides Zach Wilson. But then they had to desperately go after Rodgers. If they do everything around the quarterback well, but miss on the quarterback, everything's going to fall apart. So
here's why it's still a win-win. What if you kept him and still missed on the quarterback?
No, I know. I'm not saying about the trade. I'm just saying like they have the ammo to trade up for the quarterback. They have an ammo to trade for a quarterback. But whoever that quarterback is, better be the guy because they can have a quick the reason why, and I give the Patriots credit here, why are the Patriots 8-2 in the first year of Vrabel? Drake May is that dude. And it's sad to say it, but it's the fact. I can't run away from it anymore.
But nobody pays attention to year one of Drake May was a throwaway year. The year before Drake May was a throwaway year. It was those two purging years that people didn't notice. They're like, well, the Patriots did it right away. No, they didn't. You forgot Drake May's first year and then the year before that. Those 2 years were the years they were starting to put things in place for this moment. And the truth be told, it was really supposed to be next year. They're just exceeding expectations, which is possible too. So, yeah, I think the Jets hit it out the park with this. I was proud of them, to be honest with you. I was like, somebody in that front office now gets it. Because too many people just falling in love with players. The same, you're talking cornerback. Same thing happened with Xavier Howard 5 years ago, Richie. I'm on my channel beating the table. Trade him now. We got Baltimore trying to offer a first and more. Trade him now. Oh, you want to get rid of our best players? We about to go through a rebuild. We're waiting. And what did we do? We extended him. 2 years of good Xavier Howard play. Then we were ready to win. Yeah, we got to move on from Xavier Howard.
And to add more wizardry, when the Jets extended Sauce, they made sure that the contract was tradable.
Yeah.
They made sure the language in the contract was tradable so they can pull this off.
You did it after year 3.
Yeah.
Those are the most tradable contracts because it's the team getting him are like, man, it's spread out a little more to be able to actually handle it. Plus, the Jets get to tackle a lot of the guarantees early, which you all did. So it's like people are like, we just paid them. No, you did it after year 3. It's not going to be consequential. You're going to be done with that money in these 2 years of a rebuild.
Yep. And now the Jets got 8 draft picks in the next 2 years in the first 2 rounds.
That way you can compete right away in 2027. You're going to have hope, but 2028, if you do it right, you're going to be one of the better teams.
Go out. And hey, look, like you're looking for Burrow, but more than likely it's Dak Prescott.
No, more than likely it's Kyler Murray, which I don't want.
Kyler Murray.
No. That's the most likely scenario.
Not K1.
Be the biggest quarterback carousel offseason.
Kyler Murray, man. Oh, gosh.
I'm scared of that one, Richie, because I think that's what's going to happen in Miami.
But how can the Dolphins offload Tua? That's such a complicated thing.
No, it's really not people making it out to be. It's just taking the hit like Denver. It's a little more, but it's taking the hit. We're about to be rebuilding for the next 2 years. Take the hit, eat it for the next 2.
Take a rookie or get because if you take the hit, you can't go after a guy like Kyler, for example, because of his contract.
The worst thing you can do, see, that's another benefit for the Jets. You didn't get a starting caliber quarterback, technically. You went and got a Justin Fields, which mean it was a legitimate bridge. When you go get a Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins, it's really, even though you'll say bridge, it's really not a bridge because the money you're going to pay them and you're going to trust them to lead the team for those years. And if they ball out, then you want to keep on going down that road. See, that's the trick you can't get into, and the Jets avoided it. You can get a veteran quarter like Kyler Murray can come into Miami, and Mike McDaniel could have him playing like the 22-23 Tua, which was the Tua. Yeah. MVP. But it's
time in the chat.
But it's still all fraudulent at the end of the day. It's still good enough not to be good enough. So it could stick you into that purgatory. Y'all lucked out because you went and got Justin Fields, and it's clear, so you can actually go get a real target now.
So should the Jets go after a veteran like a Kyler, or should they go into the draft or get another bridge?
The Jets got to get their young kid. They got to get their guy. The only problem, Richie, for teams like yours and mine, the Daks, the Kylers and the Trevors might be available, and they may take it. That's the only scary part for
Kyler, though. Could Kyler be the next quarterback that just needs a change of scenery to fulfill his potential, or is he completely everything we thought he was?
He might fulfill his potential in New York, but that potential still may not be good enough. It might win games, but in the biggest games, it still ain't good enough.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kyler guy.
You need a guy, man. If you don't have a guy, you in trouble. You need one of those guys.
I know. That's why I keep saying everything is all pretty and stuff, but they got to get that guy, that dude.
You need
Tua.
Dude. No, not Tua. All right, folks.
How about
need to give a giant shout out to our good friends RotoWire. Folks, RotoWire, as mentioned, we were discussing some player prop parlays. I was able to concoct that play last evening through RotoWire. It's the #1 player prop research tool on the market today, and they literally handpick over and unders for you each and every single NFL week. Also across several other sports as well. Right now, you are getting a sneak peek into what RotoWire believes are the locks for overs and unders over on Sleeper all week long. Say, for example, you would like to get in on this, go ahead and take advantage of that link in our description and use code RTS for 15% off. We sincerely appreciate all of the love that you guys give all of our sponsors and the show. Indeed. Guys, it's going to have to do it for another edition of your favorite daily NFL news show on the internet, fourth and forever, live Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. EST. Smash that like button. For those of you that may have caught the replay of this stream, highly encourage you turn on those bell notifications so you can join us live next time. Richie, what do you got for the people? Talk to me.
Smash that like button. We got another show tomorrow night for the AFC East Roundtable, another fourth and forever. And then we got an AFC East matchup Thursday night, and Colby's going to be there too. He's going there on behalf of Fanatics, which is going to be cool for him. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be at the Knicks game tonight. So,
wait,
yeah.
So he's going to the game?
He is.
On behalf of Fanatics?
He is, yeah.
So they sent me a jersey. Like, why aren't they putting me up in game seats?
Well, they asked me to go to the Jets-Dolphins game, but I told him that we are doing an AFC's Roundtable event that game. I think it was, I don't know.
They know the Bills falling off there.
Yeah,
they probably would have sent you an email for that that Sunday night game.
So they're going to send me to the Super Bowl. That's what they're going to send me to the Super Bowl, baby.
And you're going to be with us scouring the prospects at the Senior Bowl, baby.
96. Wow. Oh, man, let me get my final take, man. Thank y'all for coming
Go
through.
ahead.
Hey, man, y'all check on Lino, man. I haven't seen Lino. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him since the first quarter of my live game stream. Y'all make sure you check on Lino. Make sure he all right, man. If you out there, Lino, man, come holler at me, man. I just want to make sure you all right, bro. It's okay.
G Money Uptown says Jalen Phillips balled out last night, TD.
Yeah. Good.
Didn't he put on a story fins up after they won? Or is that fake?
I think somebody propped that. We don't know nothing now. And that Mike McDaniels thing was not AI. That was him.
Yeah. Indeed, it was him.
Yeah.
That's
our coach.
Yeah, it was him.
He got the coolest.
He drove by the Bills bar. I'm not even mad. I thought that was funny. That was funny.
Because they take over that whole block. Like the night before the game, they just partying all on South Beach at that block. And he just rolling through after the game. It was crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace.